Fam, it's Kyle Henderson, Bama football on YouTube. Fans are storming the field. It is 24-3 as Oklahoma has just embarrassed the Alabama Crimson Tide. Absolutely embarrassing. On a scale of 1 to 10 inside the comment box, how disappointed are you with the execution of this team? Please post it inside the comment box. I'm going to show you some stats. Viewer discretion advised. This is not good. Let's start on the offensive side of the ball. Offense, what offense, right? When you look to the stats of this team, my goodness, was it a terrible performance. Jalen Milroe, 11 of 26, 164, and 3 interceptions. 1 interception that was returned for a pick 6. 2 costly interceptions in the third quarter that really impacted this overall team. It wasn't Jalen Milroe's night. I thought that Coach Kalen DeBoer should have pulled him. It's always a polarizing topic. I want to ask you right now, do you think that Coach Kalen DeBoer should have put in Ty Simpson in the second half of this game? It seemed to me like they continued to force Milroe to run the football. And as I said in an earlier video, that this offense is completely just predicated around Jalen Milroe. He had 15 rushes tonight for 7 yards. It went absolutely nowhere. Oklahoma came into this game with the 23rd ranked defense. Brett Venables did an amazing job shutting down Alabama's one-dimensional offense. Now, there were a couple bright spots on offense, not many. Ryan Williams, young man, looked like he made a touchdown, stepped out of bounds. That play was absolutely ridiculous when he hit the spin on that dude. Now, Jalen Milroe did throw a bomb to him, and Ryan Williams comes down with a touchdown in the later part of the game. I have never seen a play like that be called, and Alabama absolutely got robbed 1 touchdown. Would that have made a difference? No. Probably not, but shame on the officials for missing that call. They completely missed the call right there. Let's talk about the key factor on the defensive side. Could not stop. This is probably one of the most embarrassing things right here. Is that Jackson Arnold, this is a quarterback, ran the ball 25 times for 131 yards. Xavier Robinson ran the ball 18 times for 107 yards. In total, Oklahoma ran the football right here 49 times for 260 yards, okay? Jackson Arnold, light work throwing the football. 9 for 11, 68 yards. When we look at the stat comparison of these two teams, embarrassing to see a team like Oklahoma, a team that is not even ranked, another loss to an unranked team, completely dominate. They dominated Alabama. Alabama didn't score a touchdown in this game. Think about that, okay? 325 to 234. Alabama was limited to 70 yards rushing. The Sooner Stampede is out there. The time of possession, they pretty much ran the same playbook that Vanderbilt ran. Kane Womack couldn't stop it. And I feel, honestly, I feel that with poor performance by Jalen Milroe and Nick Sheridan being over his head is really hurt this team. Alabama now has 3 losses, okay? I asked this before, but this is my live reaction. Do you think that Alabama is out of the playoffs? 100% Alabama is out of the playoffs. They lost to an unranked Vanderbilt team. They lost to an unranked Oklahoma team. This team has not been it, okay? There's been a lot of issues with this team. And a lot of it is on Coach Kalen DeBoer, and for whatever reason, I don't understand why people don't put blame on the head football coach. He is responsible for the culture of this team, for the offense, and for the defense. He's made some adjustments against lighter competition, but honestly, you have to think that this approval rating that he's been boasting goes absolutely down. Not making calls to put in another quarterback, I think failed this team tonight. Not making adjustments on the defensive side failed this team tonight. So what are they going to do? Because next week they have Auburn. And here's what I'm scared of, okay, going forward. I'm scared of, can Kalen DeBoer keep this locker room intact now that they're not playing for the SEC title game? Okay? Can you get them up for a team that wants to beat the you-know-what out of you, which is Auburn? This is Hugh Freeze's opportunity to salvage his entire season. He's already beat you head-to-head in recruiting. I don't care if you think that losing in-state recruits is not a big deal. It is. You see what's happening to Alabama's recruiting class. Okay? Alabama is not currently the cool school anymore. Right? When you're losing on the road to unranked Oklahoma, that's not it. When you're losing on the road to unranked Vanderbilt, that's not it. I don't know what's going to change. I don't know if anything will change. I'm not going to buy this is the first year with Coach Kalen DeBoer. No. He has so many weapons on this team. What happened to Kendrick Law? I didn't even see him tonight. Kobe Prentice comes in one time. And you know what? One of the biggest issues I have with this team and Nick Sheridan is the fact that they do not run the football with the running backs. They run the football with the quarterback, but not with the running backs. Jam Miller, 12 for 45. Justice Haynes, 3 for 18. Justice Haynes has 3 carries for 18 yards. Alabama losing to Oklahoma is honestly embarrassing. Embarrassing. Texas took Oklahoma to the woodshed. I'm curious to see if people hold Coach Kalen DeBoer responsible for this loss. It's not it. And if you think that things are going to be okay and fine, I don't know. But this isn't good. This isn't the standard. The standard is having a culture that can block out rat poison. Huge loss. Defeating loss. A sad loss. If you've watched Alabama football over the last, decades, you've understood that they go up and down. But the foundation that Coach Saban left here, in my opinion, was pretty much untouchable. Huge disappointing loss. And I think that, it's up to this team to figure out how they want to finish the year. But I think the biggest challenge for Coach Kalen DeBoer right now will be retaining the locker room. Because I think handlers on the outside will start to tell you and start to tell the players, hey, Coach Kalen DeBoer isn't it. He can't win on the road. Did you know this? Coach Kalen DeBoer is 1-3 in SEC football on the road. Can't be soft, man. In the SEC, you gotta come with it. I think a lot of this is on Coach Kalen DeBoer. I might be the only person to say that, and I'll probably catch flack for it, but I think this is directly on Coach Kalen DeBoer. Sorry. I really do. And I think, the second half, that's on Jalen Milroe too. You got to make a change to the quarterback, man. And I'm not saying for the rest of the season, I'm saying to jumpstart the offense. But I don't know. Some people don't want to talk about that. I appreciate you guys being here. Please drop a thumbs up on the video despite it. I'm a content creator. This is my livelihood. Appreciate you guys being here. Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube.